What happens when rivals drop their grudges in the face of real-life tragedy? CM Punk and Jey USO just walked into a hospital room to check on Roman Reigns after BRON Breakker'S violent spirit clash in Paris, and what unfolded wasn't a promo, wasn't an angle, and wasn't a setup. It was a moment so human, so raw, and so unexpectedly emotional that the entire WWE universe has been shaken. This is the twist nobody predicted, the reunion nobody expected, and the one moment that proves even in the chaos of wrestling, real bonds still matter. The atmosphere across WWE is still heavy after the brutal scene in Paris. BRON Breakker'S spear hit Roman with such force that fans went silent, the locker room froze, and Jey USO burst into tears as medical staff rushed in. Roman was taken straight to the hospital, and for hours, uncertainty hung over the entire industry. But out of that darkness came something powerful, a unity that nobody saw coming. Early this morning, fans outside the hospital captured CM Punk and Jey USO arriving together. Let that sink in. Two men who have spent years at odds. Two men who have traded shots, insults, and betrayals. Two men who were never supposed to stand on the same side of anything. But there they were, united for one reason: Roman Reigns. Witnesses say Jey USO looked exhausted, still shaken from the attack, while Punk had the expression of someone who knew the situation was bigger than any promo or storyline. They walked in quietly, side by side, and when they reached Roman's room, everything changed. According to multiple fans who caught glimpses through the door before security stepped in, Roman managed a faint smile the moment he saw them. Not a champion's grin. Not the tribal chief persona. A real, tired, grateful smile. Punk put a hand on Roman's shoulder. Jey USO sat by the bed and immediately broke down again. For a few minutes, the room wasn't about wrestling or feuds or alliances. It was about three men who have lived through wars together finally confronting a moment that stripped everything back to pure humanity. Not long after, CM Punk posted a photo that nearly broke the internet. The shot showed Punk, Jey USO, and Roman all together in Roman's hospital room with the caption, "Family isn't always blood. It's about who shows up." That picture spread across social media in minutes and hit millions of views within the first hour. Fans from every corner of the wrestling world started commenting, reposting, and reacting, calling it one of the most emotional backstage moments in years. Even WWE legends reacted. Jon Moxley, who has been furious about the attack since the moment it happened, paused all the chaos to praise Punk and Jey USO's gesture. He said it reminded everyone of what the business was built on: loyalty, respect, and showing up when it counts. Other superstars shared support for Roman, sending messages, videos, and photos. The entire wrestling community, WWE, AEW, and beyond, seemed to unite around the tribal chief. And with that unity came a bigger realization. The rivalries that dominate the storylines might separate these men on television, but off-camera, the bonds run far deeper than fans ever see. CM Punk and Jey USO visiting Roman didn't just comfort the man they respect. It shifted the way fans see every feud connected to them. Suddenly, the tension, the drama, the betrayals, they feel smaller compared to the genuine love and loyalty that came to light in that hospital room. In a world where wrestling is defined by conflict, the image of Punk and Jey USO standing together for Roman has created one of the most powerful moments of the year. It reminded everyone that behind the characters are real people who bleed, fight, struggle, and stand together when life hits hardest. And no matter what happens next,